What's up guys, Tornado here. Today I'm going to be playing Dragon Ball Online Global, which is the actual server revival of Dragon Ball Online, a popular MMO that released I think about 5 or 4 years ago. It was cancelled, obviously. It was only released in Korea, so it was basically only in Korean, in the Korean language. So actually what the team behind Dragon Ball Online Global has done is they pretty much translated some of it, if not all of it, and they're actually working on it right now as we speak. This is the pre-open beta. So that, if you don't know what pre-open beta means, that means that this is the beta before the beta, if that makes any sense. So after they get done with the pre-open beta, what they're going to be doing is deleting every character you have. It's not like, oh, I'm going to delete your character. It's because you're playing in the pre-open beta. It's not the beta. So your characters that you have now, or you create, they're not going to stay forever. I just thought I'd mention that for the audience, you guys, in case you're saying, well, I'm going to play this, I'm going to play it a long time, blah, blah, blah. If you were worried, or if you are worried about losing your character, or not having your character whenever the actual full game releases, then I would not bother with playing the pre-open beta. However, if you're okay with your character being deleted or whatever whenever the pre-open beta is done with and they move into the beta phase, then go right on ahead. But basically in this series I'm going to be covering the game in its version right now. If there's any bugs or whatever, then they will be in the video. That way, you know, you'll be able to see the bugs, you know, we can report them, all that good stuff. So basically, this would be a let's play, but it's not a finished game, and I'm only doing this that way I can, like, report bugs or whatever. So, what I'm going to call this is basically gameplay, episode 1. So, as you can see here, I had a character that I already made just to play around a little bit, get used to the system. I'm actually going to play a Namekian that I created in the character creation video. This one's for offline play whenever I'm not recording. You can find me. And this one's for when I am recording. So I'm going to just start. Now as far as I know, they have different starting locations. So let's start. Global. So you're on the global server. And it wants you to select a channel. Now I would go with not busy, channel 2 or 3, because I'm not busy right now. However, I do like seeing other people in the game, so I'm going to click channel 1. Channel 1's the one I most play on. So yeah, they've even got the today's tips translated. Yeah, they got a decent portion of the game right now translated. Like as far as I could tell, a lot of the stuff from level 1 to like level 8. The questing there has been translated into English. So you have like basic information here, and that's all been translated too, so that's good. Oh, and you can't see my mouse actually. I'm sorry about that. I'm not sure how to fix that. If I can fix it, I will fix it in the future. But anyway, so yeah. I didn't expect you to awaken so soon. So here we have an NPC. We'll get our quest. The child was brought here by a robot. Rise and shine, Omedius. You awake sooner than I expected. I mean, I know you would. That's why I came here to snell the... Okay. But I must also warn you, it's a dangerous walk, so be prepared to equip your scouter. The scouter can be used to discern the strength of a foe's attack. Okay. Press the T key to activate it. Blah, blah, blah. After seeing the power level, press the... Okay. Sounds easy. Yes. That would have sounded a lot more easier if I could have read the whole thing before you skipped it. So, what I do is like that. There we go. All I do basically to do the scouter thing is I just left click and right click, of course, to pull up this menu here. Looks like you can use the scouter probably. No, don't thank me. It was a robot that brought you here, you know. Before it left, it told me that a village of survivors was attacked by the... I'm not even going to bother reading this. I'm going to read it in my head. You can too. And I'm not bothering reading it out loud because it goes too fast. But anyways, we got this now. So it looks like you can use the scouter properly. No need to thank me, blah, blah, blah. Okay, this is what he said before. So let's get the reward. I already know how to use scouter. One would not have happened. Now head to Green Spotted Lizard place. Grab some and come back. So of course, since they're translating it, it's like not in the... It's like not in English where you'd be like, oh, I know what that's saying. It makes so much sense. But you know, it is basically doing the best it can. So yeah. Let's see here. We got green spotted lizards over here opening the map, and we have a spot down here, and this one says actually go to Snell Village on the way. So that's what the quest is called. Hang on. I actually need to go back because I wasn't looking to see if there was any other quests here. I don't believe there is, and also there's like a slight lag or whatever. I'm pretty sure that's my internet because this game doesn't require a lot to run, and so I'm pretty sure that's my internet. If it's not my internet, then I'm gonna have to get a better computer because I can't. If I can't run this game, then I can't run crap, you know. So this is just basically telling you how to target. I already know how to target, but that's what it's telling you. So left click to use your scouter, get a good look at it, and then right click to actually go and attack it. Now I am I forgot what it's called, but it's a range class, so I'm not supposed to be up close, I believe. I believe the melee fighters are supposed to be up close and the range fighters are supposed to be far away. I wouldn't really know. I'm not a professional on this game. In fact, I played it a few years ago, and then I haven't really touched it since because it got terminated, removed, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, basically this is the game. Anyway, so yeah, as I was saying earlier, it's in the pre-open beta. If you want to play now and you're comfortable with them deleting your characters whenever the actual beta begins, then go ahead and do that. Now, I'm actually losing quite a bit of health, and I should be able to kill it though before I die. Anyway, so yeah, if you haven't ever heard of my channel, or this is the first video you're watching on my channel, I cover a lot of Dragon Ball stuff, a lot of Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball GT stuff. Like, video games wise is what I cover. I used to make AMVs, but I had some trouble, and I actually am not in that market anymore. Well, actually, I am going to wait to let my health recover. But yeah, I'm not in the AMV market anymore. I kind of like stepped away from that temporarily, speaking of course, and I will come back to that on my Tomb Raider AMVs channel whenever I, feel like getting it up and running and stuff. I'll upload all my old AMVs there. That way, if anything happens and YouTube decides to give me a copyright notice, which I don't get why they would, but they did before. So if YouTube decides to give me a copyright notice, then I'll be like, hey, alright, and then I'll stop posting AMVs on there. Okay, and then I'll just stop AMVs altogether, because if I'm going to keep getting AMVs deleted, then there's no point in making AMVs, right? So, I'm going to take down one more lizard, and I'm pretty sure I could be attacking from farther away, but for some reason, I'm not trying that. I'm just going to try and see how far I can attack, because being a range class, I'm supposed to be, attacking farther away than I am now. So that's what I'll do. I'll just kill this thing if he'd attack. And then yeah, you can't really take a lot of damage as this class, so I'm gonna go turn in the quest, and then I'm gonna come back and then test to see how far I can actually attack. I'm pretty sure this is like a restoration class or a range class or whatever, This one's more a key-based. This one's more key-based. This is a more key-based class. Sorry about that, guys. Got really tongue-tied there. And so, yeah. Well, that's some pretty impressive power. Yep, I guess. Snell Village is a large village to the south. It's not too far away. I actually have a mobile device for you to use. Go to Chief Murda and say hello. Alright, so now... Oh, okay. Guess I'm not going to test the range. So this is Chief Murda, kind of like the Guru, but big. Approach Chief Murda and say hello. Okay, I'm not going to bother reading that, because I know it'll just go by fast like it just did. But, you can't really blame him. I'm pretty sure, like, in Korean or whatever it is, that this game was originally released in, that you could read all of that in the seconds that it was on the screen. So yeah, The Red Pants army is kind of like, from what I'm seeing, the first kind of enemy to the game. And obviously they're based off of the Red Ribbon army. Anyways, do not say it does not matter, you are Medius. So this is what he was actually saying. I'm going to scroll through these. I'm not going to bother reading all of it because this is the pre-beta and I don't want to like waste time reading quests and stuff. So if you want to read what these boxes say here, then I'll scroll up and down and then you can like pause or whatever on the video. So I'm gonna skip that because like I said, some of it's translated, some of it isn't. This is some stuff that isn't translated. I can see Dende though, so I wonder what role he plays. He could just be a random character mentioned though. So we're gonna go to the Popo Stone, and from the human storyline, what I was playing, the Popo Stone is actually a stone where you set your home. So you can use a move and it would take you back to where you last set your home with the Popo Stone. And as you can see here, there's slight lag. I'm not sure if that's my graphics or if it's my internet. I would bother with the graphics if I wasn't scared that it would shut the computer. I mean, not shut the computer, but reset the game, because that's happened to me before. So I'm not going to bother with the graphics now, but if this lag continues, I don't get why this lag is continuing. See, yeah, new teleport area. But like I was saying, I don't care if this lag continues as long as I can like get the game played and crap. But if the lag continues like it is, then before the next video, I'll set the graphics lower and see if that helps anything. Probably to medium, because right now I have it on custom, but I'll set it to medium and see what I can do from there. So we're actually going to go back and turn this quest in here. And I actually think this is really cool. I mean, look at that ship. If you've ever played like World of Warcraft or anything, it reminds me of one of those floating undead cities. I forget what they're called, but that's what it reminds me of. So he's got another quest here, and it's in English, translated right here. Accept, and I'm going to be taking my first steps of practice. Looks like I'll be going to talk to Kelu, or however you say his name. I'm probably going to butcher the pronunciation of these names, but, you know, I'm doing my best. Yeah, see, I mean, the translation isn't the best, but it's what we've got. And considering it was originally in Korean, I'd say they did a pretty good job. So yeah, guys, if you want to play this game, I'll leave the link to the DBO Global website down below. If you actually know how to download the game already, then by all means go ahead and join me playing the game. But if you are confused as to how to download the game, you know, all that extra information, I will actually be making a how to download and play Dragon Ball Online Global video. Now, it is in the pre-beta, as I've said several times before in this video, so if that's something that will kind of rattle your chain and make you not want to play the game, then just don't play the game. So, you get some things called system quests, and that's what this actually says. Right beside where it says the level 2 below quest info, it says system. I'm pretty sure the next part of that says quest, and this is actually teaching you how to play the game, like certain game mechanics. This is in Korean, so I can't actually understand what it wants me to do, so I'm just not going to bother with it. You know, if I get quests that are in Korean and I literally can't understand what I'm doing or what I'm supposed to do, then it's a system quest, and I'm not going to bother with a system quest. But, you know, if you guys want to bother, if you guys know how to read Korean or whatever, then by all means go ahead and bother with it. So, yeah. We're actually nearing the 15 minute mark. So, despite lack of content in this video, I mean, I wouldn't say lack of content. There's a lot of content here, but despite not making it too far so far in the first video, I'm going to have to cut it. So, yeah. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, share this video too. Share me around, you know, get me out there. Anyways, guys, I will be recording DBO Global Part 2 or Episode 2 later on. And, of course, as always, please have yourself a good day.